Hi, I think it's fair to say this video's in quite a long gestation period, mainly because I had to wait until I was right for the role. So I've done a previous video about losing weight, and I did that in September last year. And the sort of gist of that video was that after a couple of false starts, I'd finally sort of bitten the bullet and started counting my calories and just basically watching how much I was eating each day, and it had made a huge difference. I'd lost a lot of weight. And so this is just like a video to update on that. In that previous video, I did mention how heavy I'd started. So at the beginning of the year, last year, I was about 13 stone, 9 pounds, and I'm only 5'6". What I didn't mention was what my target was. And my target basically was to get down to 10 stone 7. And I did that over the weekends. So I have achieved my target. I have lost over 3 stone in 16, 17 months. So there we go. Pretty pleased about that. So I just wanted to sort of do a video, just sort of catching up on that basically. As I said in the last video, I have sort of kept a spreadsheet all the way through this, taking my weight on a regular basis daily. And I've generated graphs from that. But the best graph actually that I've got is one that's on my the app that I've been using to sort of record my weight on and to record what I eat on basically. And if I can, I'll put that onto the video. And it's amazing. You can just see this line and then 22nd of August and it just drops like a stone. And so that was just such a big difference that made just finally accepting that that's what I needed to do to lose the weight. And, it went fairly consistently and the weight was coming down, as I sort of say, 45-degree angle for quite a period of time. And then over the last couple of months, it was a bit more bumpy. It was a bit more of a rocky road, like the foothills. And I think that was me kind of taking my eye off the ball. I thought I'd done it, I thought I was finished, and I wasn't really. And I was introducing more variety into what I was eating and being less disciplined about the process. And it was having an impact, and I was getting quite frustrated, and my weight started going up a little bit and then down and up and down. And then, how can I put it? I gave my head a wobble and sort of said, just get back to what you were doing before. Just get back to the calorie count as it was before. That's what worked. Just do it. So I just got back onto that. And that's been great. It's maybe taken, 2, 3, 4 weeks. And then boom, I've just got to where I sort of needed to go. And it was just literally, sticking to the discipline. Because that's one of the things that I've learned over the course of this. It was, for me, the crucial thing was counting the calories. It was how much I was eating that made the difference. Yes, I've done exercise and I've been running over that period of time, but there was also periods where I couldn't run because I'd done myself an injury, but it doesn't matter because the weight was still coming down, and it was because I was really controlling what I was taking in. So I was aiming for about 1,500 calories a day, and sometimes I was maybe eating 1,750, but it was in that sort of ballpark. And as long as I stayed to that, the weight was just coming off. It was only when I started trying to increase the variety of things that I was eating, because one of the things about doing this and being really disciplined is boring helps, and that's working out how many what it is you can eat basically. So my diet has been very samey for the last year and a bit. I've eaten so much soup, I've eaten so many vegetable samosas and so many porridge bars that you just would not believe. It's just when, basically that's what I've had to stick to be able to sort of keep this going. So, that's my big takeaway. I know that, for other people, other things might work. They might find other ways of losing weight. I was bumped into a guy in the building the other day, and he was talking about a diet that he was trying right now. I think it was called Keto or something like that. I didn't know what he was talking about. I didn't go online and research. And as I said in the previous video, it was a conversation with a friend, and he said, count your calories. And at first I was, quite reluctant to do that. I was hoping it just changes in lifestyle would sort of take the weight off. But ultimately, no, it's science. I suppose it's just, taking a fairly scientific approach, calories in, calories out, and really, really watching that calories in part of it. So anyway, so it's, it's nice, I've got to my target weight. It's been interesting over the last few weeks, just because, I look at my wardrobe and, I've started sort of thinking, well, I don't want to be wearing those clothes anymore. One of the things that, that was true for me, and it might be true of a few people that, who were overweight, is I mean, I used to love clothes when I was younger. I used to be quite the little show pony, and it's kind of disappeared, you know, especially when I was like, you know, quite a bit overweight, because you just don't feel like it anymore. And so for, for, you know, quite a few years, I pretty much restricted myself to dark coloured polo shirts. I just, you know, blue, black, whatever, dark green, maybe, and I would just like, you know, wear them in rotation. That was pretty much my uniform. And then during the winter, I would wear a jumper over it, or maybe wear a crew neck jumper. And that's pretty much all I felt comfortable in, because, you know, I felt heavy, and so dark colours you want to wear. I didn't really like wearing things with buttons down the front because I was stretching the buttons. You know, I was really conscious of that. Even like checked shirts, if you're stretching out the check, it doesn't feel very nice. So like I really, you know, limited what I was wearing. So that's one of the things that I've really got into over the last, you know, few weeks. Although there's nowhere to go, really, I have found myself buying quite a lot of clothes. This is a small. And that's, you know, that's been great fun. It's been nice, you know, being able to, you know, have a bit more variety in the things that I wear. I'm sure that over the next, you know, couple of months, people are going to say to me, don't you think you're a bit too old to be wearing that? And I'm going to say, yes, but I don't care, because I can get into it. So yeah, I'm sure that's going to be like I don't know if it's going to be a phase I'm going to go through, but, you know, I am definitely going to wear things that, you know, yeah, just things that I enjoy wearing, things that I'm going to take pleasure from doing, because, you know, I've got here, you know, I might as well sort of enjoy this. And, you know, I thought about, you know, this video, you know, it's a bit self-congratulatory. So, you know, doing a video about losing weight. But, you know, I don't know, I feel that I've earned it. You know, it's been quite a long time to do it. It's something that, you know, I'd put off probably, I could have done earlier. But, you know, so now that I've done it, you know, I'm quite pleased with it. I was thinking that, you know, there's probably, you know, quite a lot of people I know who have only ever known me as like, you know, as being somebody who's fat. You know, that's all they've ever, I mean, I tend to, you know, I remember when I was young and I was really skinny, and then I was probably slim, you know, in my 20s definitely, and probably into my 30s, but definitely through my 40s and then into my 50s, I've always been, you know, definitely, 12 stone something, apart from maybe one brief period when I think I got down to 11 stone something. But other than that, I've been like 12 stone something, then 13 stone something. So I've always been quite heavy. So, and that's been for like, you know, a long period of time. So, as I sort of say, I know it's a little bit self-indulgent in this video, but, you know, I kind of think I've earned it. So anyway, I just wanted to share that, you know, I was going to do this. It was obvious I was going to do it. Once I'd done the first one on, you know, starting it off, I was always going to do one when I got to sort of journey's end, so to speak. What I would sort of say is, I promise I won't do any more. This is the last video I'm going to do in weight loss. I'm going to have to think of something else to do. You know, I have got more into my fitness, you know, as the weights came off. So I mean, I think that's maybe something I'll get into. You know, I feel quite skinny, you know, with my arms and stuff like that, so I can see myself. Because I was really concentrating. I was really, really very focused on the idea of losing weight. So I wasn't really thinking a lot about doing weight training and things like that. So I did some this morning, and it's the first I've done since January. So it's something I could probably see myself getting into as we go forward. But yeah. Anyway, so I just had to do this, had to do the video. I hope if other people are losing weight, I hope it's, you know, maybe, you know, gives them the boost, you know, a bit of a, you know, a little bit of momentum to keep going. The thing that really sort of made the difference for me, as I say, was the calorie counting, but also just progress. You know, just when I actually saw it started working, it just fed into my psyche. It just kept me going. And that was great. You know, once I saw that graph started going down, I was like, you know, 100% committed. And it was only really at the end when I thought I, you know, was like sliding into home base that I kind of took my eye off the ball. But luckily I got refocused and I got there. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this, and I'll speak to you soon. Okay. Bye-bye.